All right, you want some free consulting? Do you have a business? I don't care what kind of business it is. This is not for people who are thinking of starting a business, but only if you have a business. I am going to go live. All right. Hi there, Isra Amanda. All right. I mentioned earlier when I was on live that I was going to do some free business consulting on here at 12 o'clock for the next 30 or 40 minutes. And so if you have a business, just hit the love button. And here's my only request, okay? I don't want, if you're like thinking of starting a business in the future, that's not who I'm going to help right now. It's if you already have a business and you have a specific business problem or opportunity, you want me to help you unpack it, all right? Then I can choose some people. So pick you. All right, so Luz, let's see, go live with Luz, Lul. I just am getting you live. You're going to have 2 or 3 minutes to ask me any question you want. So I just invited you, LULS21. I want a very specific question about business growth, whether it's lead generation, branding, scaling, raising money, hiring people. All right, and if you don't take it, I'm going to cancel it. So I'm going to cancel it. So Andrea. All right, Andrea and something wellness. I'm going to invite you, Andrea. Andrea, let's rock and roll, all right? Hi, Laura. All right, so Andrea, you need to accept my invitation, or if you ask me to come on live, I will let you do that, right? All right, so if you are not accepting my request, so you decline. So Andrea, you wanted me to pick you, and now you decline. Come on. All right, so let's go. All right, the self-generator. Let's go live. All right, the self-generator. I want you to be very specific. When you come on, ask me a very specific call or a very specific question. And there, hey there.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Great. What's your name? What do you do? Where are you from?
My name is Robert Ramirez. I live in Southern California in Corona.
Nice.
I have a hotel subcontracting renovation business. So basically, I do liquidation and installation of hotel furniture for Sheraton and Marriott, Hyatt, and some other franchises.
Love it.
I've done it since 2015, and with the pandemic last year, they cut all the hotel budgeting, and basically the project funding got cut, and I haven't done projects since.
Yeah.
And, so I'm speaking with the contacts, and they've kind of told me that things look like in the third and fourth quarter they're going to kind of start to open up. And I just was wondering, if you had any suggestions or ideas on how I can expand from the current contacts I have. If the whole industry is struggling, like, do you see like any type of guidance you can give me to maybe search for some new prospect leads in that field?
Well, here's a couple of questions. Let's talk about the mindset stuff, then we'll shift over to the skill set stuff. So on the mindset stuff, the questions that I would be asking myself is the knowledge and the skill that I have transferable to another industry? So can you do the same thing in another industry? So I would be asking, and that's like a yes, no, or maybe question. Does that make sense so far? Right.
Yeah.
Then the next thing is, where are the people right now that actually need your services? Right, I'm losing you just so you know. All right, so your internet connections are. So where are the people right now that need your type of services? And then, can you reach them on social media? Can you reach them on LinkedIn? Can you reach them through Facebook advertising? Can you reach them on Instagram? Where are they? And then how do you create a campaign? So for example, on LinkedIn, a lot of the type of people that you're looking for, they have LinkedIn profiles. And so I would look at possibly at a tool on LinkedIn called Sales Navigator, where you can actually, you have to pay a fee to use Sales Navigator, and then you can create some direct messages to those people. So okay. That would be some of the things I would look at. The next thing I would look at is how do you adopt or adapt to doing something else in the interim? Right, so it seems like you're going to have to plant a lot of seeds right now for the third or fourth quarter that are not going to bear any fruit right now. But if you need to eat, right, and you need to pay bills, then you have to become resourceful in the absence of resources.
Yes, sir.
Right? And so I would be asking, what can I do today to make more money? What can I do this week to make more money using my knowledge, my skills, and my contacts? So if you focus your proverbial brain on what you can do versus the problem, because I know the problem is there, right? But if you're focusing on the problem, you can't be focusing on the solution. So if you had to make money in the next, 30 days legally and professionally, what could you do? And this way you're using this $100 billion brain of yours on a solution versus spending more energy and attention on the problem. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any follow-up question, or are we good?
I know you mentioned a lot with like e-commerce, and I've kind of delved into that the last like 6 to 8 months with like Amazon and some Shopify and some other things. But are there any? I don't know how experienced you are in like things like Amazon and stuff, but I mean, do you have any like? I'm just barely starting, like you said. I've been planting these seeds, and the fruits are barely starting. But as far as like scaling or expanding, I'm very new to a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I don't have a lot of experience in e-commerce, but my son just started an e-commerce store, and I have many, many clients that are scaling their e-commerce stores. So the key is to understand the algorithms, okay, for Amazon, the algorithms for Shopify, but also to create unbelievable marketing so that when people land on your pages, you've got a great headline, you've got a great byline, you've got a great story, you've got a great product, you've got great pricing, because they're comparison shopping. So leveling up your knowledge and skills about the algorithms and how to get the algorithms to open up is something you must be learning every day. And you need to invest time on upgrading your knowledge and skills. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I love your stuff, man. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
man. Appreciate it. Well, I love to learn myself, and then I love to help others so I can make it easier for them.
Yeah. No, all man, right. I love it. Keep going, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate your support.
Bye-bye.
My joy.
Bye.
All right, let's go. Who else wants to come on? Let's see. Who else wants to come on? Okay, compassion, grief, recovery. You want to come on? Compassion, grief, recovery. All right, let me put my my reading glasses on so I can see. Do you like this? Do you like when I do these live, getting you on? All right, so compassion, grief, recovery. You need to accept my invitation. All right, and I just need you to ask the question very succinctly. Hello there, compassion, grief, recovery. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
And Karen Rolls. Hi, and I'm from, and I have a business. I've gotten it ready over the past few months with website, with setting up my social media, but I'm at a place where the tech stuff is holding me back. I've been working individually with clients, helping them with their grief, but I need to launch a group program. So can you recommend any virtual assistants that can help me with setting up automations and with attending Zoom calls, things like that?
Sure. So I can't recommend an individual, but I can recommend that you go to Upworks. Upworks.com. You can hire people that play at the things you have to work at. Right? So you just go to people that are right, and you can actually rate them. Okay. And you can find people who've already been used by other people on the tech stuff that you need. So that's one. Do you already have a platform for where you're going to put your courses?
I have Thinkific.
Yeah, I was just going to recommend. That's one that's easy, and I was going to recommend. And just so you know, I used to be on the board of the Jenna Druck Foundation, which was an organization, a nonprofit with Dr. Ken Druck that helped families that were grieving the loss of a loved one, whether it was a living loss or obviously a death. So I know your industry very, very well. And congratulations, way to do some great work in the world. By the way, everybody, tell me what
I'm
you
excited.
do. Awesome. And something that you may have already known about that'll help you a ton is I'm doing something called the Business Breakthrough Challenge that starts on April the 26th. So take a look at that. It'll be a game changer for you.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Really, thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Have a great day.
You too. Who's got a question? Who wants to hop on with me? Let me just see something here. Oh, what's that? Whoa. Here we go. I don't know what I just did, but I just need to turn that off. All right. That's me just being a little bit of funny. Did you like that? Who else has got a question? So let me know if you got a question. And you need to have a business already. All right. So let's see. Jacinta Devon, thank you so much, by the way. Jacinta, are you there? All right. I'm learning how to do this in real time. Jacinta, can you hear me or see me? All right. I see the roof in your car, just so you know we're in your house. All right. So let's see who else. Jacinta is not ready for us right now. Daniel James, you keep coming on. All right. So Daniel, do you want to go live? Somebody is so for some reason I cannot cancel some stuff here. All right, so let's see. Let me see if we can. There we go. All right, so I am trying to use our technology. You are Irish. All right, I am Irish. You want to go live? You got a question? I want you to be very succinct. Tell me where you're from and what do you do? All right. So yeah, if you have a business and you have a very succinct, precise question, I will answer your question. All right. So the Barbell Realtor. All right. The Barbell Realtor, you have a question. Let's go live. Let's see if we can go to the Barbell Realtor. Where are you? The Barbell Realtor. The Barbell Realtor, you are going live. So you just need to accept. Do you like when I do these live? Hi there, the Barbell Realtor.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be live with you. I love all of your stuff, John. I've been listening to you the last 10 years since I started real estate with my mom.
Oh, nice.
So my so my question is, you know, I'm really great at generating leads and clients and cultivating them. The issue I'm having now is really getting them to pull the trigger. I tend to have a little bit of a softer style. I'm not super aggressive and pushy. I found that when I get a little bit too pushy into contracts, they get cold feet. I've got a couple sellers that are this close to pulling the trigger to signing a listing contract and buyers that are this close to finally committing to getting into an escrow. So what would be your suggestion?
Great. So if you have sellers and buyers that are this close, then something that you're doing or not doing is getting them this close.
Okay.
Right? So the question is, A, are you qualifying them well? In the sales process, right? Any sales process, I don't care whether you're selling a pen or you're selling real estate. When we are looking at the sales process, yes, we have to generate the lead. Yes, we have to qualify them. Yes, we have to convert them. And for those who don't buy right now, we want to nurture them. But in the qualification phase, okay, are you doing a good enough job educating them on your process?
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you an example. What was your first name again?
Emma.
Emma. So if you were a buyer of mine, and I would say to you, hey, Emma, you want to buy a home? You go, yes. I said, how long have you been looking? X amount of time. When we find the home, okay, that you love, okay, what might hold you back from pulling the trigger and taking action when you find the home you love?
The price right now.
Great. So the price right now. So
Hello.
price may hold you back. And when we find a home that you like, what's more important to you, the price or finding a home that you're going to be happy in for the next 5, 10, 20 years?
Okay.
Right?
What will make me happy next 10, 20 years?
Right. And then how would you feel if in this crazy market you find the home that's perfect for you and then you lose it to somebody else because they're willing to make a decisive decision right now?
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset.
Right. So when we find that home, even though you may feel a little hesitant, is it okay if I nudge you to take action and buy the home so that you could be happy with yourself and your family for the next 5, 10 years? Is that okay?
Yes. Okay.
Great.
I like
That's
that
how I would that's how I would pre-frame that, right? So it's a dialogue where I'm going to come alongside of them and I'm going to get them to the point of this might happen. Here's what we're going to do in advance. That is called pre-framing and future pacing
Okay.
a situation.
Okay. That's
Now
awesome.
let's talk about a seller, right? So a seller, right? I would ask the sellers as well, you know, when you've made a decision in the past, you know, like this, you know, what were the important things? What held you back? As long as you are qualifying on the front end, you know how to manage it on the back end.
Okay.
Right? So you need to understand the buying or selling decision-making process. And in the absence of you knowing that, you're going to like, wait.
Yeah, I see
Right?
that.
And that's why I say lead generation is one part. Lead qualification is another part. So you need to find out why must they buy now or not? What do they do when they, you know, when they feel fear, and how will you help them overcome it? What will you do when they meet resistance and how to overcome it? The time to do that is before, not at the point of sale.
Okay.
Right?
Awesome.
So that's why we need the lead generation and lead qualification, so you have better information so that you can convert more.
Okay.
And selling doesn't happen, you know, we say, so do you want to go ahead? No, it happens at the beginning and all the way through.
Right. That's awesome.
Okay?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, John.
You're welcome, Emma. Thanks for following my work too. All right, just remember, everybody, selling happens at the beginning, not at the end. And selling is doing something for somebody, not to somebody. So if you're going to be doing something to help them achieve their goals and dreams, then you have to know, what are their goals and dreams? What are the things that they're afraid of? What are the things that might cause them hesitation?
Awesome.
Now
Thank
you're
you
a
so much.
consultant. Now you're a consultant to help them achieve an outcome, not a salesperson.
Got it. Thank you,
Okay?
John. Have a good
You're
one.
welcome. Bye, everyone. All right, so not everyone. Bye. So who else has got a question? Let me go back to the drawing board here. Who else has got a question? If you have a question and you want to come on, all right. Let me just see. I don't know why sometimes I can see who has a question. Report, hide, live video from, no, cancel. So it's not letting me see who has a question. So why is it not letting me see who has a question? All right, so I think it's, I'm trying to go her amazing life, her amazing life, her amazing life, her amazing life. This is like a what's it called, trivia, her amazing life. I'm trying to get you to come on, but it is not letting me do it. So don't know why. Technology is so great when it works. All right, so why is it not letting me do this live? All right. All right, somebody just came live. Can you hear me? And somebody came live. I'm not sure. Yeah, so Andrea, my Instagram won't let me answer questions. It won't let me take any more questions. It's not letting me take more questions. So I'm pressing, pin, comment. All right. And let's just see. All right, it's not letting me. All right, so maybe I could read some questions. Does anybody want to hear her amazing life? I see that you're here, and I can see your comment. It's just not letting me hide story. No, that's a cancel. I'm not sure why. This won't let me do this. Technology is great when it works, and for some reason, it is not working. Let's see if I can invite to join. Almatov, can you see send invitations? Yeah, so let's just see. Almatov, do you want to come on live? I just sent you a request. I'm trying to go to, there's a person already on with me. So whoever it is that's already on with me, if you can remove yourself. Technology is so good when it works, right? All right. All right, so Her Amazing Life is how do you sell out my very first group coaching program. So I wish I could invite you on so I could pin your comment, right? Yeah, so sorry everyone, this is just not letting me, let me do this. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop off. All right, so hold on. All right, so heramazinglife.com. Yeah, somebody else was on and I was able to just knock them off. All right, so heramazinglife.com. Hi there.
I'm here. Hi,
I
John. Thank you
gotcha.
so much.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hungary, Budapest.
Budapest. Servus.
Servus. Have you been here?
I've not been there, but I still have one of my very best friends when we were like 6, 7 years old. His grandmother used to come from Hungary to Montreal where we were kids. And she used to pick up the telephone and I used to go, hi, is Robert there? And she used to hang up on me. Did you know what his family taught me?
What?
Lehet beszélni Robival, légy szíves. So I learned how to ask for my friend in Hungarian. And I actually just talked to him yesterday. So your question is how to sell out your very first group coaching program. And the answer is it depends, right? So it depends on, do you have a following?
Yes, I do. It's not a big audience, but my audience is very engaged and they know me, they love me, they, you know, they trust me. So
Great. So if they know you, love you, and trust you already, then you have to create what I call as a sales process to be able to educate them on what this program is that you have, but more importantly, what are the benefits of them joining the program? And why should they join now with you? Right? So listen, there's nobody, I shouldn't say nobody, but people aren't sitting there at home going, I should join a coaching program, right? People are sitting at home saying, how do I solve my problem of filling my coaching program? How do I solve my problem of this pain in my health or wealth or relationship or career or business? That's what they're spending time thinking about. So when you have a coaching program, the coaching program is the transportation, but what people really buy is the transformation.
yeah.
So the way you do it is if you have a budget, I'll give you some ideas. If you don't have a budget, I'll give you some ideas. So if you don't have a budget, you get your friends, your family, your social media following to come to, you know, maybe a webinar that's live where you go, hey, if you want to solve your problem of blank, 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 I'll give you a few steps on how to do that so that you can have, you know, the life of your dreams, the results that you want. And then on your presentation, obviously, what's the price point?
I'm thinking about $997.
Okay, so $1,000. So you're going to need to create a presentation that's approximately 1 hour to 1.5 hours. And so you may talk about, here is the problem. Here's why the problem exists. Here's what created the problem. Here's the pain of the problem. And here are 2 or 3 things that you can do right now to solve the problem. And you do that for, 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then for those of you who want to go deeper on eliminating the problem for your life and having more blank, 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 or blank, let me share with you a coaching program that I've put together that you can be a part of if you're serious about going deeper. And so what happens is you build more trust, more rapport, you build expertise, you give them some material in advance, and then you say, if you want to go deeper. So for the last 5 or 6 days, I've been going live on Facebook, live on Instagram, live on YouTube, live on, and one of the reasons I want to share a lot of information, and many of you know I have a a business breakthrough challenge that starts on April the 22nd, right? And so I'm teaching about 1,000 business owners how to build their businesses, how to do the right marketing, how to do the right sales process, how to get their own mindset right. And I give a lot of free information. And I go, hey, for those of you who have a business, do you want to learn a little bit more from me? There's a business breakthrough challenge, and here is the link for it. And that's what I do. So I give content away, I give structure, I give knowledge and expertise, and then people are smart, right? People want to either get general information, they're not serious about going deeper, or they are. And so then you can give them an offer, an opportunity to be able to go deeper. So if you want to solve the problem, let me show you how. If you want to gain, the benefits of the program, let me show you how. Right? So the investment, right, is for them to go deeper to solve the problem and gain the benefit. And that's how you do it. You need to spend some time to ask yourself, like, what's the problem? What's the pain? What's the fear? What's the frustration? What's the irritation that I'm going to help them solve? What are the things I'm going to help them gain? And then what is the benefit to them? Then what's the benefit of the benefit? Right? So when you help somebody, not buying a coaching program, but you're buying the way to eliminate X, Y, or Z and gain A, B, C, and the benefit of that gain, people buy the benefits of the benefit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So when people, join my Business Breakthrough Challenge, what do I give them? I'm going to show them how to let go, okay, of their own insecurities, their lack of confidence, their lack of certainty, their lack of focus, their lack of awareness, their lack of skill. And I will teach them how to master their mindset and their emotions and how to do marketing and selling right so they get more leads, make more money, so they could do what? Have more time freedom, more choice freedom to do what they want to do with whom they want to do it. And what that ultimately gives them, okay, is more self-confidence, is more certainty, and the life of their dreams. So what am I selling? The Business Breakthrough Challenge, or to help you live the life of your dreams by building your business and making more money, which then gives you the freedom.
Right.
Did you see how I did that?
Yeah, it's like a long process from benefit to benefit to benefit.
Right. And then what I can also say is, what is it costing you not to solve the problem? So what is it costing you not to grow your business as fast as you like? What's it costing you in your self-esteem, in your self-worth, okay, in your self-image? What's it costing you financially not to solve it? What will you gain by solving it? Right? Everybody see that you can use what it's costing you and you can use what you're going to gain, right? And so freedom, that's right, Dan, you're going to get freedom, choice freedom, emotional freedom, financial freedom. And what does that ultimately give you? I'm not selling people how to build their businesses. I'm selling people peace of mind because they have predictable business that actually works for them. Now, how much would you invest for peace of mind? How much would you invest to get predictability in your business? How much would you invest, right, to get the answers to the questions you need and blueprints to follow, so it's like paint by number instead of really hard work, right? Now we're talking about, wow, I'd invest thousands for that. Well, in your case, it's only $9.97. In my case, for Business Breakthrough, it's $47 or $144. Like, crazy not to do it, right? So that's called price juxtapositioning against the value. All right, for all of you that are selling products or services that are more than, $97, $100, write this down. Somebody type this out for me. Price is only an issue when the value is a mystery. Price is only an issue when the value is a mystery. So do not make the value a mystery. All right? And by the way, if you want to find out more about the Business Breakthrough Challenge, just look at the link that I have in my bio and join me. We'll be having a great time. The general admission is $47. The VIP is $144, and it's incredible.
Yeah,
All right.
I will check it out. Thank you so much, John.
You're welcome. It's a great question. All right. Let's see who else we want to bring on here. All right. All right. So who else has got a question? I don't know if you know how to hop off. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, price is only an issue and value is a mystery. Canon. All right.
Can I just ask real quick?
No,
Are
we're
you?
done. One question per person. I'm gonna do one.
I'm just asking if you're gonna save this live.
I am. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry. You're welcome, Dorada. All right. So I'm not sure. How do we? Let's see. How do we get somebody else going here? All right. Who wants to go next? Raise your hand or tell me that you want to go next, and I'll give you some what I call rapid fire hot seats. All right. Any business question? Yes, Janine. Price is the only issue when the value is a mystery. All right. So who wants to go live? Anybody want to go live with me? Let's go live. I'm going to do this for about another 15 minutes. All right. So let's see. Jacinta, I know that you're back on. If you're ready, let's rock and roll. Lance, it's always worth it. And I think there's a special if you want to take the program live again, Lance. So just call my office or email. Hi there, is it Jacinta?
Hi, John. Yes.
Where are you from? What do you do?
I am located in Florida, and I work as an influencer, an entrepreneur, and also a coach for female entrepreneurs. And I so appreciate you hopping on with me here. And I've been following you since The Secret, so I think this is such an honor. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. My joy.
Thank you. And my question for you is, I have a very big following, and I've organically grown my membership program to a 10,000 plus revenue each month. And so I'm at the point, thanks, in my business where I'm looking for explosive growth. I want to get to the 30 to 50,000 K month mark, and I have some money to invest. I'm really just nervous about where to go, which route. Should I start working with an agency and putting money into Facebook ads? Should I set up a click-through funnel or Kajabi? You know, should I start hiring on a digital marketer? I really want to know what the advice is, because there's so many options to invest in when I want to go to this next level. And I want something that's going to be sustainable growth, not just a quick flash in the pan and then I have to go back. So I would really love your advice on that.
Great. Very, very smart. Congratulations, number one. And everybody say a big shout out to Matt Duffett. This guy is a rock star on the NeuroGym team. So, hey there, Matt. Nice to have you on. Matt, get Alan on. Alan needs to be on here. So what was your first name again? It's Jacinta?
Jacinta, yes.
Jacinta. Where is the biggest part of your following?
Instagram and Facebook.
Great. Okay. So listen, the social media platforms are phenomenal for generating leads. What is the price point of your membership or coaching?
I offer different packages that range from a $29.99 a month to a $1,200 package. My average customer spend is right around the $700 mark.
Awesome. So you can afford to do advertising.
Yes.
So we spend millions a year, okay, on Facebook, Instagram, which is owned by the same company, obviously, and YouTube as well. We also are getting on LinkedIn. So here's the first thing you have to do. Are you predominantly working with men or women?
85% female entrepreneurs.
Great. Okay. So all of your marketing, as you know, should be geared towards your ideal audience. Part one. Part two is we use a process that goes like this: DTE, DTR, DTS. Let me explain. DTE, DTR, DTS. So we do a drive to educate campaign where we take content of the biggest pains, fears, frustrations, hesitations, wants, needs, aspirations, and we create free content that we put on the social media channels. Then we pixel those people. Do you know what a pixel is?
Mm-hmm.
So we pixel those people, and then we retarget them with a drive to register. Now, register for what? So the registration could be to a live webinar. The registration could be to an automated webinar that we have created with killer content, and then a conversion to, hey, do you want to go deeper and purchase the membership, this coaching package or this coaching package. Now think about this. Once you understand what you should say, when you say it, how to say it, what are the objections, what's the social proof, then you have the system to create an automated funnel, right? So instead of working one-on-one every time we're doing live all the time, why not automate it so that you can actually take a sequential sales process, and then you get really good at getting organic traffic to it, but then you buy traffic. And then you create ads that reach that target audience, and then that target audience goes through your sales process and you convert. So let me give you an example. Many years ago, a lot of people asked me how could they grow their business. A lot of people asked me how can I make more money. And I said, great, well, do you want to do it one time or do you want to just have a stream? So 8 years ago, I came up with this idea around the brain. I started something called the Brainathon. And some of you have been on the Brainathon. Some of you know what I'm talking about. If you have, just give me some likes and some love. So here's what we did. I said, okay, people want to make more money. What are the biggest issues they have in making more money? So they say, okay, they don't know how. So they're missing the knowledge and skills of how to make more money. Got it. They don't feel that they deserve it. They have fears of failing. They have limiting beliefs. So I said, well, what if I did an event for 5, 6, 7 hours where we talk just about these things and I gave them solutions to help them. And then if they wanted to go deeper, I could say, I have a brain retraining program to help you get rid of limiting beliefs, to help you get rid of the fears that hold you back, to help you get rid of your self-image issues, to help you upgrade your knowledge and skills on how to earn, manage, invest, protect, and use debt. And it's $1,000. So I did an event. I recorded it. On the day I did the event live, okay, we made $1.5 million that day. And then I played it again the next week, and then the next week as a replay. 8 years ago, I did the first one, replayed it for 49 weeks. Next year, I did a live one, replayed it for 49 weeks. Next year, I've done 8 of them where I've taken the content, selling the program, which we've upgraded each year, and that one single product has generated over $66 million online.
That's what I want to do, John. Now, was that using like Kajabi or ClickFunnels or what?
No. Well, Kajabi is a platform for where you house your content. ClickFunnels is a tool to create landing pages. So you're confusing tools and platforms with a sales process, right? So then I created it for fear and procrastination and weight loss and business, and I automated most of it so that I created the systems and the processes to generate leads, and I test this ad versus that ad, this process versus that process, and you become a lead generating and lead conversion expert. And if you have that many followers, I already know your stuff is good. So now you need to work on the systems and the processes to help you scale. And that'll take it from 10,000, 25,000 to 50 to 100 to a million, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 million, right? But the thinking of what I just shared with you is where you need to invest the time. This is you working on your business versus in your business. And this is the stuff that you're going to learn if you decide to join the Business Breakthrough Challenge. And at your level, hop in the VIP because I'll be able to answer questions after each one of the live trainings. I'll be doing about 2 hours of Q&As just like this.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.
Right?
I appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Was that helpful, everybody? As much as you need to understand what to do, you need to understand the thinking of how you need to think, right? So there you go. Thank you, Jacinta. Congratulations. Who else is going to go? Who else is going to go? And her amazing life, that was Jacinta. And if you want to join the challenge, just go up to the bio. I am doing this live, this Business Breakthrough Challenge. I am doing live starting on April the 22nd, which is Thursday. I'll be going live Thursday and Friday, and this will be unbelievable. So let me just see. All right. Canon Eamon. All right. I think I just accepted your request. Canon Eamon, you requested. So listen, business is about systems and processes. And if you don't know what systems and processes to put in place, you're going to struggle. All right. So is it Canon?
Jonna.
Jonna. Okay. I was reading your, and Jonna, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Turkey, Istanbul.
Turkey? Yeah, I've been there. Love it.
Yeah, glad to hear. Do you like it?
Turkey is unbelievable. One of the greatest cities in the world.
Yeah, let me know when you come here. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So my question is, I have a business mostly built on giving strategic advice on how to build online courses or help with the personal brands of thought leaders like yourself from Turkey or from Europe or from US, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But the main challenge that I'm facing is sometimes my clients also need execution. Like, for example, when I'm giving them strategic advice, like, yeah. For example, I'm listening to wonderful people like you and researching all the best practices and cases and giving them a beautiful roadmap, but also they also need execution. And when they need that execution, I don't want to provide that. And I need to work with third parties or, you know, refer them to somebody else or build an in-house team. What do you think is the best way to approach that issue? Like, how can I navigate those waters? Because sometimes, like you said previously, when the value is a mystery, people are not willing to pay. So I'm finding it hard how to really set my KPIs like really, really distinctly.
Great. So I showed this the other day, and I'm going to show it to you again. And it may be a little bit rough because I'm just doing this as I'm talking right now. So in business, the success of a business is determined by these three circles. Number one is how good is the idea, the product or service, right? 5%. That's why ideas are a million a dozen. The next phase of business is developing the right strategies, tactics, tools, timelines, and resources to get this vision off the ground. That's worth 15%. Where businesses are made or fail is in the 80% is the ability of the owner or owners to execute on the best strategies and tactics. Okay, so you fit in here right now. The problem when you start to do it for them is now you are responsible. So I work with clients privately as well on getting their ideas solidified, helping with the strategies and tactics, and I do not get involved in implementing their ideas. I work at the level of I'm going to help you create the best strategies and tactics, and then your responsibility is to execute it. Okay? Yeah. And that's it, because I don't want the responsibility of what you do or don't do. I don't want the responsibility of people that you hire or not. And since I don't want to be in the business of execution, okay, I just draw a line, and I get paid fairly well for being a really good strategist and creating the process for what you need to do.
Yeah, for example, for you, I think it's fairly easy, obviously, but from my standing point, it's just sometimes hard to explain because sometimes when I give them a simple idea, like it seems simple on paper, but it can make them a lot of money if executed very well. However, it's sometimes hard to explain the value in just the idea or the strategy. So how do you do that if you're not John Assaraf, for example?
Sure. And so what you have to do is say, by implementing this strategy, for having your website look like this, for having your sales process look like this, here's what happens when you get leads, when you get people to qualify. So you can actually take them through what the benefit is all the way to them executing it. So when you have extra leads, when you have a better brand, when you have, what you need to do every single day for yourself, your employees, your team on the strategy, how much will you save? How much heartache will it prevent you from having? How much more money do you think you can make? How many more leads will you make? If you make this number of leads, how much revenue will that create for you? So you have to take them through the application of the strategies and what the potential rewards are. And the rewards are what they will avoid, but also what they will gain. And then you say, if you can avoid this, how much is that worth to you? If you can gain this, how much is that worth to you? And both of those are going to be very, very small in comparison to your fee and investment.
Thank you.
Make sense?
Yeah, totally makes sense. It's still hard work, but good advice.
Yeah.
I will try to make that.
But that's the language patterns you're going to need to get at, and you're going to need to understand communication, which I talked a little bit about earlier. Communication of that is going to be critical for you, and how you deliver the information to somebody's brain. The neuromarketing and neurosales is critical, and a big part of one of the days that we're doing in the Business Breakthrough Challenge is understanding how to create core messaging, hooks, bylines, and marketing so that you penetrate prospects' brains so that they will come and work with you instead of somebody else. So
thank you, John. I love your 5-day business challenge, by the way. I hope to join.
Thank you.
Sounds amazing.
I hope you do too.
Hope to see you there.
Love
Thank
it.
you so much.
Love it. And for those of you who are watching, are you getting some benefit? And again, you just need to understand how to think. And then selling is creating, a process where people just naturally say, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense, that feels right. Okay? Thanks for joining. By the way, for those of you who already joined the Business Breakthrough Challenge, let me know that you're here just learning some more. All right? So thank you so much. Let's see if we get somebody else. All righty. All right, who else is going to go? Hey there, Laura. Nice to see you on. Who else wants to come live with me? All right. Again, if you want more information that's on a page that you can read about in the, around the Business Breakthrough Challenge, just click on the link up in my bio. All right. All right, so I'm going to ask you, you have to have a business, all right? And you have to be clear in your questions. So Joel, I see a request from you. Joel, I just sent you a request. Hi there, Janine. Nice to see you again. I'm glad you signed up for the Business Breakthrough Challenge. Hey, Joel.
John, it's great to meet you,
Joel.
friend.
Are you a comedian? I saw something with comedy in your name.
I am a comedian. My wife is so proud.
I love it.
So thanks for taking the time to do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire away. Question. Business.
So I just founded a media company with a few other comedians, and we are currently long-term. We're going to be an entertainment company that's creating content. We're going to create the next Netflix specials and things like that.
Nice.
Currently, we're in the middle of launching a membership community for comedians that are then going to become the training ground for the future stars of comedy.
Love it.
And we have a podcast. Everything's hot breath for anyone that would like to check it out further. But right now with the membership, we're trying to figure out the value prop of it. And people are enjoying the membership and they find value in it. And they really join it right now just because they trust the free community we have and they trust me.
Sure.
But we're trying to hone in on the value prop of it, and we're struggling to find clarity with our marketing messaging, etc.
Great. So here's how you clear through that clutter. Who is the audience that is joining the community right now? Are they accomplished comedians or aspiring to be more accomplished?
Aspiring.
Great. You have a pen handy? I want you to write this down. What are the 10 top questions? And this goes for every one of you. What are the 10 top questions that aspiring comedians always ask you?
Okay.
Number 2, what are the questions they should ask you but don't?
Okay.
When they join your community, what will you help them avoid What are the emotional pains you'll help them avoid? What are the mental pains you'll help them avoid? What are the financial pains you're going to help them avoid? And with your help being members in your community, what will you help them gain?
Perfect.
Okay, now, how much would it be worth to you had somebody helped you avoid those things that you are going to help other comedians avoid? Would it have been worth $1,000 to you? Would it have been worth $500? Would it have been worth $10,000 to you? And then how much would it have been worth to you to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it with process, syntax, context, etc.? Would that have been worth $1,000 to you, $10,000 to you, $100,000 to you?
Mm-hmm.
So now you start to actually put a value on what you're going to help them avoid and what you're going to help them gain. So you might say it's worth at least $5,000 or $10,000. And then you say against a membership of X number per month or per year. Now we have something called price juxtapositioning, right? And listen, here's one thing I do know. To be a comedian, you have to be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very smart. I know that. And so when you are going to help people advance their career faster, easier, with less stress, with less embarrassment or shame, with a faster process to get through the jokes, the stories that bam go, you're going to help them expedite what they naturally want.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not only going to help them avoid X, but your community is an accelerator.
Yeah.
Right? So now you position yourself as move away from this. I'm going to help you get to there faster and easier than you would on your own.
So that becomes like the benefit, or like we're thinking benefits versus features of the product. You know,
features is here's my community. We're going to go live every week for an hour and a half. You're going to be able to ask questions. Blah, blah, blah. That's like diarrhea. Blah, 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 blah. Horrible diarrhea. People, so here, let me ask you a question. Why do people buy drills?
To drill a screw.
No, to make a hole in the wall. But why do they want a hole in the wall? To be able to either put up a picture of their grandkids or their loved ones, or a trip, or they want to bolt something because they don't want it to fall. So they don't buy drills.
Buy the hole.
Well, they buy the hole, or even if you want to go to the next level, to be able to walk into a room and see their beautiful grandkids that they just took on vacation. So their grandkids are always in their hearts and in their minds within a fraction of a second. People don't buy drills. They buy holes, and the reason they buy the holes. People don't buy, joining a membership community for comedians. They buy what they're going to not have to go through, and they're going to buy what they're going to gain and the benefits of that.
Beautiful. That's super helpful. Thank you so much, John. That's great.
You are more than welcome. All right.
Have a good day, buddy.
By the way, do you have a joke you can share with us? A quick one? I'm going to give you stage. Come on.
So I have a comedy special called The Trophy Husband that's available on my website. And my favorite joke from it is, I married a woman with tattoos because she's comfortable with permanent mistakes.
Oh, bada boom.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, John.
All right, everyone. We got to have a little fun here, right, everyone? Yeah, give him a little bit of love, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of love. All righty. Yeah, so we're going to be going through a lot of the psychology of marketing, the psychology of selling, the psychology of positioning, so that people pay attention to you, so that people actually follow a process that makes logical and emotional sense. But you want emotions activated first, then logic to make the purchasing decision. We buy emotionally, we justify logically. If you have it in the wrong order, that's like having a punchline for a joke at the beginning and then you tell the story. That doesn't work. So, all right, who wants to go next? Thank you.
You should be a comedian as well.
Well, when I was 22 years old and I was traveling around the world, seeing the world, I traveled for 14 months, I would go to restaurants, nightclubs, bars. People would tell me jokes. I'd remember them and then tell them in the next country or city. And that was one of the ways I broke the ice.
Oh, that's clever. Awesome.
So
Well, thank you so
I
much.
actually love comedy. So thank you so much.
Thanks, John.
All right, everyone. Who is next? Who wants to come on next? Who wants to come on next? Are you enjoying this? Thank you, Joel. All right. Let's have a little bit more fun. All right. Let's have a little bit more fun here. If you want to go next, send me a request. I'm looking on my... Sir, I don't see your request. I don't know why I can't get the request here. So who has a question? All right, Libor. All right, Libor, quick. Here we go. I just invited you, Libor. And let me know where you're from and what do you do. And you've got less than 60 seconds to ask me a question, my friend. Where are you from? What do you do?
Hello, sir. My name is Libor. I'm working in I'm from Czech Republic, and we do real estate here.
Nice.
Some kind of real estate. So we are buying flats, and we are doing some we are rebuilding it, and then we are selling that as a family business. So that's what we do.
And your question for me today is?
Yeah. So actually, what is your advice for me to? I would like to push my business a little bit forward. And I would like to, I've got some plans. I've got some plans about the future of my business, but at the moment, I just don't, I don't, so yeah, so at the moment, actually, we are looking for, I'm trying to, I'm sorry for my English. But I can't.
I understand, but I need you to get your English working so that we don't have other people waiting.
Yes, I understand. So yeah, so actually we are looking for now I'm doing my license to be a real estate, because before I was working in
Okay.
hospitality.
So I need you to get to your question though. I don't need a story, I need a question.
Okay, so can you tell me the three things? How should I start with business? What shall I do? What should I prepare for? Because I know that you was doing your real estate business for so many years.
So number one. Okay, yes. I got it. So first you're going to pass your test. Let's assume that is awesome and that's great. So whenever we are in a business that is in sales, you are in selling, right? You're not in real estate, you're selling real estate.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It means that you need to be prospecting, which means you need to be talking to a lot of people every single day who could use you to buy real estate or to sell real estate. So every day, 2, 3, 4 hours, you need to be in front of people who can say yes to you. That's part one. And then part two, what are the objections that you are going to hear? What are the objections? Because people are going to object. Do you know the objections and do you know the answers? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're a doctor and you're a surgeon, a heart surgeon.
Okay.
Before you're allowed to perform surgery on a heart patient, you have to know what could go wrong, right? So you know how to fix it.
Yeah.
If you're in sales, you have to know what people are going to object to and how do you give them the right answer. Don't do that like one answer here and one answer there and one answer there. No, write down the objection, write down the answer, test it, and then get excellent at handling objections. Does that help?
Yeah, of course. It's like that you need to know what you're actually doing and you need to how to sell that.
Of course you do.
Yeah,
of course you do.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to, have heart surgery or brain surgery, by the doctor that today's their first day.
Of course.
Nobody wants to list their home, with a realtor that this is their first listing. They don't have any experience and they don't have anybody that can help them. Or nobody wants to buy a home from somebody that's not a friend, okay, that they're okay with them making some mistakes.
Yeah. So do you think, so the thing that we do now at the moment is that we are actually combining that we are buying the flats and houses, then we are rebuilding it to make it new one. So we are buying the old one, and then we are selling that.
Great.
So that's
So you're flipping houses. That's great.
yeah, that's what it was like, and that's the thing that what was my dream come true. That was the thing that I always wanted to do, and I was working hard for that, because before I was in hospitality for 4 years.
Love it.
And I always wanted to do real estate, and it always.
I'm proud of you. Way to do it. Get good at the objections. Get good at prospecting, and you will do great. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So who wants to hop on next? I'm going to see if I can get through one more question, and then I'm going to head off. And by the way, for those of you that just joined, I've been doing some Q&As for about an hour now. If you want to be part of my Business Breakthrough Challenge, where I'm going to help you become a better entrepreneur, there's a link, I guess, up on my bio, somewhere up there above my video in my bio. It starts on Thursday at 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock New York, 5 o'clock London. And if you do the general admission, will be about an hour and a half each day for 5 days, Friday, Saturday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. If you do the VIP, we'll do an hour and a half plus 2 hours of interaction on Zoom, where I will answer questions over and over and over again. My team put up a link as well. So one more question. If you want to level up your skills so you generate more leads, more sales, and you become a better entrepreneur, then sign up for the Business Breakthrough Challenge. The investment is minuscule compared to the benefits. So I've got time for one more. All right, Surin. All right, so Surin, not sure why I can't. Surin, if you want to send me an invitation, I might be able to, let's see, where are you, Surin? So Surin, I can't invite you for some reason. So see if you can hop in and ask me. Talith, do you like this when I do these live and I take people on live? If you do, just give me a love. I can see those fluttering up on my screen. So you do. Okay, awesome. All right. So Surin, who has got a question that wants to go live? All right, so we can't do that. So I am seeing, let's see. Kinga E. Nagy, thank you, my joy. My joy to do this. I love to share. Love to share, like to make your path a little bit easier. All right, you are welcome, Dr. E.Y. Goodness. All right, thank you, Dre Goodness. All right, so what is your business question? I'm going to answer business questions, not personal growth questions here. All right, so I can't see any more questions coming through. So listen, earlier today, I was talking with a mentor of mine. I'll share a little story with you about something that may help you. So when I was 19 years old, I had my first mentor who showed me what to do, how to think, how to plan, and a little bit of success early on in my career. Let me just plug in my battery. There we go. I achieved a little bit of success. And then when I was 26, when I was ready for the next level of my success, I found another mentor. And I was actually on the phone with one of my mentors and business partners today. And last year, his company did $60 billion in sales, $60 billion. And if you're in Europe and you know Remax, Walter is the CEO of Remax of Europe. And if you're in New England or Wisconsin and Minnesota or Eastern Canada, you know the name Walter Schneider. Well, he and I were talking earlier. He became my mentor and then business partner when I was 26. And then I had another business mentor at 33. And I've had about 4 or 5 mentors. And the question you have to ask yourself is, what's the purpose of a mentor? What's the purpose of having somebody mentor you and teach you? Why don't you type in, what do you think the number one thing is that a mentor will do for you? And if you said that a mentor helps you understand what to do, why do it, and what's the easiest way to do it. Not easy, but easiest way to do it, you would be right. But a mentor also can tell you what not to do because they have the experience of the successes and the failures. And so a mentor is just somebody who may have some specialized knowledge that you may need, whether it's around your mindset, your skill set, and what I call is the action set that you need. So when you have the mindset right, plus you have the skill sets required to achieve a goal, and you have the behavior, here's what I need to do, why I need to do it, a mentor can help you shave years off of how long it takes you to achieve something, can save you a lot of heartache, stress, fear, uncertainty, doubt, and a mentor can make sure that you do the right things in the right order, which means you're going to achieve your goals faster. So I have had mentors for 40 years, 40, and I don't see ever not having mentors. And so if you consider that you want to achieve some goals, would you agree on this statement? And I'm gonna have to jump. How to grow your business, whether you're a coaching business, you're a product business, whether in Europe or Asia or in the United States or Canada, it makes no difference. How to grow a business is already available. We already know how to grow a business, how to get your mindset right and overcome limiting beliefs or fears or doubt or uncertainty. How to overcome that, we already know, right? What you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to do it, we already know how to do the things you're trying to figure out. And so if you want some help and you're committed to achieving the results that you want, I'm offering to be your mentor during the 5-day Business Breakthrough Challenge. There's a link that my team has put up above, and each day for 5 days, starting this Thursday, I will teach you about your own mindset and how to start building your business so that you can do it faster and easier with less stress, so you gain more confidence and certainty as an entrepreneur. Every day I'm going to teach you some things, and then there'll be a little bit of homework. You're going to put your homework in to the community that we have, a private community where other members from around the world are going to help you and you're going to help them. Then the next day we have some more teachings. I'm going to do PowerPoints live like this, on your computer. There'll be PowerPoints, a little workbook for the day, a video that we record. And I'll teach you the latest in mindset and emotional control for you, but also the latest in what we call as neuromarketing and neurosales, so that all of your language patterns, your words, your messages, your story, your brand are all aligned so that more people will want to do business with you. It doesn't matter if you're new and starting out or you have a business you want to grow and scale. Each day I'll share with you about 4 or 5 key lessons of what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and why. And you'll be able to just make progress over 5 days. So we'll be going Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. If you're going to be in the VIP, which I highly recommend, then we're going to have a bonus day and maybe some other little bonuses. So you're going to get access, if you're in the VIP, to the PowerPoints, to all the workbooks, and you're going to have the videos for life to use. So if you want to learn with me and allow me to be your mentor and coach you on how to grow your business, then click on the link, sign up. There's a full money back guarantee on everything that I do, which means I take the risk of teaching you and you saying, that didn't work for me, I don't like it, and get your money back, which rarely happens, but I'm willing to take all the risk. So click on the link, sign up, join the Business Breakthrough Challenge, become a better CEO, a better entrepreneur. And how do you do that? Well, by controlling your own mind better, managing your own emotions better, but also understanding how to communicate, your product or service in a way that more people want to buy from you instead of your competition. Now, I have competition, you have competition, but when you learn how to do marketing properly and selling properly, and you create a process to generate a consistent flow of leads, prospects, that you can qualify, which I'll show you how to do, that you can create what I call our irresistible offers so that they want to buy from you right then. And then creating a nurturing sequence. If they don't buy right now, I'll show you how to do that. And I think you know, my company generates millions of leads. We help hundreds of thousands of clients around the world. And my goal is to make your path and your success easier. Not easy. I mean, if I can make it easy, I will, but easier. And you make it easier by just doing the right things in the right order at the right time. So I hope that you've enjoyed today. I've done 2 sessions here on Instagram today, and we have room for just a few more people in the VIP. And in the general admission, I think there's room only for about 100 more, based on what my team tells me. So make a decision. If you're serious about growth and you're serious about having choice freedom, emotional freedom, financial freedom to do the other things that you want, then this business breakthrough challenge will give you breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough so that you can build a business that actually works for you instead of you consistently working for it. All right? Have an awesome day, afternoon, evening, morning in some cases for some of you around the world. And hey there, Ianu. Nice to see you, my friend. And Daniel James, great to see you as well. And if you've joined the Business Breakthrough Challenge, I look forward to seeing you in the private community. I just posted a video in there today. Even though we're only starting on Thursday, I posted a private video in there for you. There's actually several there already. And you're going to get to network and mastermind with other business owners around the world. And they may be able to buy your programs, products, services, and help you as well. So one of the models we have in my company is we lift each other up as we climb. All right? So if you want to be lifted up, join me, and I'll see you in the Business Breakthrough Challenge. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.